Hi, my name is Anuj and I'm gonna talk about anatomy of a web search engine. Search is basically a process of computing transitive words to examine different computer disks, files and networks to get required information. Engine is something that will provide or supply the workforce required for the search to carry out. Search engine is a computer application which will search according to the user's query and will retrieve the data in the form they were found. Search basically starts with the web. Web is a huge collection of indexed web pages, documents, etc. World Wide Web worm, one of the first search engines in 1994, claimed to had over 110,000 web pages indexed. In 1997, top search engines claimed to had over 2 billion web crawlers to 100 million web pages. In 2000, web had indexed over 8 billion web pages. Google in 2005 had indexed over 8 billion web pages. Until now, Google had indexed over 60 trillion web pages and counting. The size of index grows according to the search grows. If the user demands for more than available, then there's a need to get more. In 1994, World Wide Web worm answered around 1500 questions a day, while in 1997, Alta Vista answered 20 million questions a day. In 2002, Google answered over 250 million queries a day, while in 2005 Google answered over 1.6 billion queries a day. Yesterday, Google answered 3.6 billion queries. This is the system anatomy of Google. In Google, the crawling is done using distributed crawlers. There is a URL server which will generate a document of all the URLs required by the user and will provide this list to the crawler. Crawler will then fetch all the documents and web pages and will store it in the store server. Store server compresses all the documents and web pages into repository. Indexing is a function which is carried out by indexer and sorter. Indexer basically fetches all the data from repository, uncompresses all the documents and web pages, and then presses them. After this, all the documents are stored in a form of set of words called hits. Hits are record of words, font, approximation font size, capitalization and positions of the words. Hits are stored into divided barrels. The indexer also generates lexicons, which is a vocabulary list. Indexer also records anchor text from and to information for link in an anchor file. URL resolver converts relative URLs to absolute URLs and then absolute URLs to doc IDs. They put each anchor text into forward index for page that links or points to them. They also generate a database of links that are paired with document IDs. Sorter generates inverted index using doc IDs as resorter. They also produce a list of words and word IDs and offsets into inverted index. PageRank. PageRank was invented by Google. It generates page ranking based on the backlinks or links coming to it. Dumb lexicon is something that takes lexicon and inverted index to generate lexicon used by searchers. Google uses data structures as in big files, repository, structured document index, and lexicon. Big files are usually addressable in 64-bit integers. They are used to create a virtual file system spanning multi-file systems. Repository uses page contents by uncompressing the documents and the web pages available there using zlib. This by compressing the documents using zlibs, the search engine works more efficiently and more properly. It also stores document IDs and URLs prefixed to documents. As all the document IDs are sorted by sorter and stored in repository, all the documents are in sequential order. Document index, it includes document status, other statistics, document checksum, and pointer into repository. They are ordered by document ID. Lexicon is something is a collection of words which are most likely to repeat in queries. Google has a lexicon of over 14 million words which are supposed to repeat frequently. Lexicon also have hash pointers for the repository. Hits are generally stored into 2 bytes, and they are of 2 types: plain hits, fancy hits. Fancy hits are then subdivided as 4 bits for position, 4 bits for hits, 8 bits for position. They also store anchor types hits, as in 4 bits for hash document IDs and 4 bits for position. Plain hits include 1 bit for capitalization bit, 3 bits for font size, 12 for position. Forward index are partially sorted. They are stored over 64 barrels, and barrels has a range of word IDs. If a word is in one of the barrels, is included in one of the barrels, and the list of word IDs is also stored in the barrels. Because of this, there's a lot of document replication in the repository. Inverted index is similar to forward index. Forward index were partially sorted, while inverted index are completely sorted. Inverted index also has 64 Inverted index also have 64 barrels, but they are divided into two sets. One set of the barrels consists of link and anchor text, and Google uses this one first. If this repository set is out, then it moves on to the other one, or anything else apart from title and link anchor text is stored in another repository. Lexicon points to barrels and to a list of document IDs with their hit lists. Crawling was a concept invented by Google around 1996. Websites at that time were surprised to be crawled. It required an email questions. It required the owner to answer email questions. Indexing. Praising HTML is a challenge for uses Flex to generate flexible lexical analyzer. Ranking. Use vector to count weights of vector type weights. Biases towards proximity of search terms, and uses PageRank to give a final rank. Google employs a number of techniques to improve search quality of the World Wide Web. Obviously, they succeed. Thanks for watching.